Before we get into today's video, guys, make sure you guys and girls go and bookmark my next Whatnot Live. My next Whatnot Live is on October 13th, and I'm gonna be giving away a shoe up to $500 for you guys and girls. If you use my link down below and sign up, you get a $10 credit that you can use on anything that you want to see fit, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. I'm not gonna lie, I did not like this shoe when I first saw it, but once I got it in the hand, my mind's changed, and that shoe is the Jordan 6 Aqua. All right, y'all, so we have a couple of kicks in today, so let's get straight into it. Guys, if you don't know, we just dropped a brand new t-shirt over on sampleind.com. I will leave a link down below in the description. And this is for the Motor Sample Club tee, and this is the New Flame in cream as well as in black. So check out the link down below in the description to, you know, support the brand and cop something. So to start things off, guys, we have our first shoe, and these are actually releasing, I want to say, October 27th. And that, of course, is the Nike Dunk Low Red Panda. So we have the Nike Dunk Low Red Panda. If you guys don't know what a red panda is, it's not like the panda that you're used to seeing. It's more closer, I think, to an actual raccoon is what they said. And at the same time, actually a panda, I think, is closer to a raccoon than an actual bear. Like a panda is not a bear. I don't want to call it a marsupial. It might be, I don't think it is a marsupial. It's one of those things. It's like a raccoon. It's closer to all that type of stuff. I'll put the kingdom phylum class down there for what a panda is and what a red panda is. But a red panda really, in my opinion, looks very close to like a raccoon, but the colors that they actually have match this shoe very, very well. And these are releasing, I stated, I believe, October 27th so far. The materials used on the shoe are A1 steak sauce, a very nice and soft suede upper on the toe box, as well as on the side paneling right here. Now you have a more rough suede, I would say almost maybe close to like a nubuck, also on the side paneling in that orange. The back tab, you also have that same material and that wrapped around the back of the shoe that wraps around to the other side as well. And as stated, you got suede, nubuck, and then leather. The leather itself is it's close to like almost like a vegan type of tan to it. It's not white, it's more like a tan, like a vegan tan. The actual colors on the box is velvet brown, Sandrift, and Brune Velours, Sable Dalvate. That second line is always weird, bro. It's always like French or Spanish or something, bro. Nike Dunk Low, 8.5, 10 in women's, and this is the Panda, Red Panda, that is. I think these are gonna do fairly well. I think these will sell out, probably just off the name alone, but I think the actual color is fairly dope. I wish they would have released this a little bit earlier for people out there that may want a shoe that kind of resembles a little bit of that Halloween October seasoning. It looks like a pumpkin spice type of Nike Dunk Low. They could have went with the pumpkin spice name as well. The actual tongue is also like it's a different type of material that I'm used to. It's like a mesh or like hard yarn. I can't quite get the material. It's rough as hell though. You can hear it. It's really rough. I'm trying to think of what I can call this. It also has what appears to be like a netting going on, and then there's another layer of fabric underneath it. So different, odd, but also, you know, dope. Brown laces only, no secondary laces. Yeah, no secondary laces, but bam, you know, Nike Dunk Low Red Panda coming soon. Next up, we have another Bad Bunny shoe that's releasing, and this is, I think these released like in specific stores and all that, but they're releasing worldwide in this month of October. No set release date yet. You know, I've been a big fan of what Bad Bunny's been doing. So this is how it comes. Same type of box as they previously have came in. So they come already in the bag, which is good, man. Because a lot of times you just throw that bag in. I don't know, you just never use the bag on shoes. A lot of people just don't. So let's check them out. And these are the Adidas Bad Bunny Response CL PASO FINO. Now, it's really funny about this shoe, right? PASO FINO. Hopefully I'm saying it correctly, bro. You know, my Spanish ain't the best, bro, but it is what it is, right? All right, slide this in. Check out the box, you feel me? The colorway is Ectriton Frost. Man, look. Y'all read it, okay? Y'all read it, not me. Forgive me, guys. PASO FINO, PASO FINO, PASO FINO, PASO FINO. The Adidas Response CL PASO FINO. And PASO FINO means fine step, fine step. That is the name. But this is funny because this shoe, as the Jordan 3 Palomino, was named after a horse. The PASO FINO is also named after a horse. And a horse that, when I did the research on, is a horse that is, I guess, mainly used in Puerto Rico and Colombia. And it was, you know, made a certain way to do a certain type of sport or certain type of, let me read it. I can see it right here. The PASO FINO, it's a mixture of a barb, Spanish Jeanette and Andalusian horse. Was bred by Spanish landowners in Puerto Rico and Colombia to be used in the plantations because of their endurance and comfortable ride. That's what this is all about, okay? Bam! And I'll put up a picture of a PASO FINO, a fine step, in the building. Now, I looked up what PASO FINO, like I also Googled it, and I seen like a whole bunch of dances and stuff, like salsa and all that being also, maybe that has a lot to do with also, I mean, you think about it, right? Dancing, fine step, stepping, you know, all that. Maybe there's some correlation between that as well. But when you actually look up what like the PASO FINO horse looks like, this is the colorway that you get. And I actually own a pair of these already, the original first ones that came out. There was a cream pair and a yellow pair. I still have my cream pair, which are like dad shoe vibes all the way. Now this colorway in particular, I gotta say is probably the best colorway to hit. I like the cream ones a lot, but these browns, this tan, this brown, and then that hint of purple. And if you guys are, of course, like, you know, nostalgic when it comes to Adidas, you know that hint of Adidas purple, I think it's called like a DNA or DNA purple, or just the Adidas DNA colors. When it came out with the Ultra Boost back in the day, it also was like a black in that purple. Like there's something about purple and Adidas that just kind of hits home for me and is sexy, you know. And then brown, I mean, I love the color brown. It's sexy as well. And you got, of course, these oval laces. I mean, some people will call them rope. I call them the oval laces, of course. They're a little bit different than your typical round laces because they have these like flat seams on each side, whereas round laces is all, you know, perfect circle. You have purple tips as well. You got the little bit of the hang tag and all that. And like I stated, these are the Response CLs, and there's no release date yet. This is a size 9. There's no release date yet on this shoe in particular, but it had released, I believe, at a certain boutique or certain shop over, I believe, in Puerto Rico on September 28th. So they have released in certain little areas, but not as a worldwide release, but we can expect to see this coming very, very soon. So keep your eyes and ears peeled. The CL Response, for the most part, has done fairly well. You know, they've sold out on certain sites. They've sat on certain sites. We've had the original release was like, I think there's like the Continental one that I own right here, the Benito. These dropped. These did fairly well. They're going for like, I've seen them going for up to $400 as far as this Response and how well Bad Bunny has sold shoes. Then it was the CL Response that dropped in the tan and yellow. They kind of sat, but then they ended up selling out, and like they did fairly well in the long run. So it was really weird on that. Then we had the black CL Response that dropped not that long ago. And then we had the other colorway of this one that dropped as well, which was the brown one. It was real recently. There's one that dropped like this, which also sold fairly well. And then there was also the, I want to say that was the first release, was the Bad Bunny low, the Forum low, which was brown. And then it had like the baby blue hint somewhere in it. So he's had a couple of releases, and all the releases for the most part have done fairly well. I will definitely do a full-on in-depth review on this shoe. I want to do one on the red pandas just because. And of course, the next shoe, we got to get that out ASAP Rocky. So let's get straight into it. Next up, let's see it. This is my first time seeing this one. The Jordan 6 Aqua. Bam! Check him out, check him out, check him out, man. Really nice shoe overall, real solid. I think that these are going to do well in the streets, locally in the streets. Now online, I don't know. I just feel like this is gonna be a shoe that a lot of people are gonna hop on, mainly because it's a 6. I think 6s do well, but also the colorway. I feel like this will resonate well, at least with people in the city. And then last but not least, it's an all black shoe. Yeah, there's a little bit of hits of aqua here and there, but that black overall, it just does well, and it doesn't get dirty. You can get some drink spilled on it and you won't even know. It takes a lot to destroy a shoe like this that's already, you know, all blacked out. Now the material, I'm feeling it, I'm rubbing it, and I'm saying I'm literally feeling it. I do like it too, I am feeling it, but I'm feeling it as in I'm touching this now. And I can tell you that from my just honest first thoughts and opinions, once again, Jordan Brand is utilizing that same palette, same textile that they've used on a lot of the previous other 6s and 5s when it comes to that Toro Bravo. So the Toro 6s that recently released, I feel like this is almost the same exact material, this black. Same with the Toro Bravo, the Jordan 5 that released not that long ago, similar to what we've seen on the Jordan 4 UNC, which I think the UNC was like maybe a little bit more hairier, but they are using a lot of the similar materials with just the different color shades that go along with it. Because like I told you guys before, dealing into clothing in general, you get like this particular t-shirt that we made, right? This color. When they gave me like, yo, what color do you want? They send you a book and there's like 100 little rectangles, and each one of the rectangles is a different color. Same thing happens when it comes to something like this, which is suede or a leather. you're gonna get the material and it's gonna come in different swatches to pick from. So when that swatch, they're gonna have the red. Remember that other Jordan 5, the Mars, the women exclusive Jordan 5 Mars one that they dropped that was very close to the Raging Bull or Toro Bravo, what you want to call it. Same material as well, but they use the same swatch. I feel like they've been sticking with that same swatch for quite some time because overall it's pretty solid. Something that kind of threw me off right now though is that the aqua color is a shiny, a satin, whereas the purple is more matte. It's less gloss. And maybe that can pick up, but you could see that they use the shiny paint on this and on, of course, the aqua down here compared to the purple that's a little bit more flatter. There's a little bit of gloss, but it's a little bit more matte in my opinion compared to the aqua. On the other side, same thing. They did color this in. You know, Nike's been known to sometimes to leave this not painted or paint it, but they did paint it all the way. On the back, you got the black Jumpman with the air, pull tab, of course, with the purple. I think they did very well with this shoe overall is where they picked all the colors to go. Purple on the Jumpman tongue, as well as on the lace lock. They could have went aqua with the material back here, but they didn't. On the inside, hell, they could even went aqua on there, but they went purple on the insole with an aqua Jumpman. Now, Tony, are you copping them? No, I'm not copping them. I'm not copping these. I like them. They're cool. They nice. They clean. But it's a pass for me on this one. I don't need it. I don't need this particular color, but I think it's a dope colorway. I think it's a dope shoe. I like a lot of shit, but I don't necessarily have to cop everything that I like. So this one will be a pass for me, but I would love to give you guys my honest opinions. And if you like this shoe, you're gonna love this shoe when you actually get it in hand. That's just the point. You feel me? Like, I don't have to review only the stuff that I like or that I'm gonna cop. I can review the stuff that maybe I'm not gonna cop, but you wanna cop, so you want my honest opinion. And overall, they're nice. Iced out, blue bottom, they good to go, bro. They good to go. So, yeah. Also, I wanted to talk about the box real quick, guys. Here's the box, which is different. Definitely a different type of style that they went here. But they went, of course, with the full-on aqua look. Because, you know, the 6s have been coming in that Jordan 5 box, which is the black top with the cement gray bottom. Jordan 6 black/black Concord aqua tone. 8.5, 10 in women's. Check it out. Pretty bare bones in my opinion. It's definitely a cool little color switch up, but pretty bare bones, you know, in my humble opinion. But yeah, that's the box. Let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. Make sure you guys are tuned in and sign up for my whatnot. I got a whatnot going on October 13th, and I'm gonna be doing more than likely a pretty big giveaway on that particular live. So make sure you guys and girls are tuned in on that ASAP. Rocky, okay? I've been selling a lot of my sneaker collection on there, and I've also been, of course, just unloading tons of steals and deals as well. So hop on it ASAP. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm out. Peace.